it's strange for me that, no, it is red button. So we are recording our meeting. Great. I am sharing my presentation. Dear students, do you see my presentation?
Good morning, yes.
Okay, great. So today we are speaking about strategies of the company. Why it is in plural, not strategy, but strategies? Because a strategy, as we discussed during our previous courses, the strategy is a plan for the company. But this plan must be crafted for different domains of the company, for different levels of management for the company, for different functional spheres of the company. And according to main classification, the strategy of a company consists of 4 or sometimes 3 levels. If the company is a diversified company, so the strategy consists of corporate level strategy, business strategies, functional strategies, and operational strategies. And if we are speaking about single business company, we have to create only 3 levels of strategy: business strategy, functional strategy, and operational strategy. Generally, what is strategy? Strategy is a plan, and within this plan, we must find all the answers for the how questions. How we will define our customers, our future customers. How will we satisfy the needs of these very customers? How we are defining our competitive advantage, and etc. And in strategy, we have to include all these information. I do hope that you remember from our previous course that we spoke about it in context of management, but as far as the strategy is the crucial part of management, strategy crafting process. I mean, so it's not like the document which you can create and put on the shelf and forget about it. The external environment is changing every year, every month, every day, every minute, every moment. Thereafter, we have to adopt the strategy of the company for all these changes. According to the process approach to management, we can say that the process of strategy creating is never ending. If speaking about a diversified company, we are speaking about 4 main levels of strategy. Corporate strategy. Corporate strategy means that even if a company is a diversified company, for example, I think the biggest fast-moving consumer goods company is now Procter & Gamble, and there are a lot of trademarks within the company. So there are different types of washing powder, then some hygiene products for children, for hygiene products for women. Maybe you know that Pringles chips are also being produced by Procter & Gamble company. And a couple of years ago, Procter & Gamble merged Duracell, and now they are owners of trademarks Gillette and Duracell. So these products are too different, but we have one set of shareholders, and we have one budget. So we need some umbrella, let's say it like this, to put all our businesses under this umbrella. And we will speak about it in several minutes. So the main idea of corporate strategy is to connect all the strategical business units of the company in one company. So, as I told you, there are a lot of different strategical business units within Procter & Gamble company, but it is one company. Thereafter, we have to create a strategy for this huge company. At a business level, and as you can see that corporate strategy is written in singular and all other strategies are written in plural, because a company can have only one corporate strategy, but if the company is a diversified company, it has at least two business strategies and a lot of functional strategies and operating strategies. So business strategy is the strategy for one business, in other words, for one strategical business unit. And all the tasks related to our course will be connected with business strategy. So as a result of your task, you will have a business strategy for your company, for one strategical business unit for your company. So it begins from mission, and we have to conduct several types of analysis, and finally we have to create the way how to satisfy the needs of our customers in the best way compared with our rivals. And if we succeed to do it, so our strategical business unit will be profitable. But if speaking about single business company, so it is the strategy for all the company, and single business company doesn't have corporate strategy at all. I will speak about it a little bit later. Okay, and any company has a lot of functional spheres: research and development, manufacturing, marketing, finance, human resource, and etc. So we have to create a set of objectives for every functional sphere, and we call this set of objectives as a functional strategy. And if speaking about single business company, it will be also several functional strategies for the single business company. And operating strategy means that we have a set of objectives for every even small part of the company, for every department, for every shop, speaking about manufacturing company. And we call these set of objectives as operating strategies. So it is the explanation. Actually, I already presented it. If speaking about single business company, I told you that we do not have to connect several strategical business units. So a single business company has a strategy within 3 levels: business strategy, functional strategies in plural, and operating strategies. So corporate strategy is a game plan for a diversified company. We have to connect all the strategical business units into one company. And this strategy must have 4 main parts. The first part is that we have to understand how to achieve diversification for the company. Because actually to be a diversified company is better compared with single business company. Because we can decrease the risks. Usually we can decrease the risks with the instruments. So thereafter we can think about diversification of our company all the time. Then we have to understand how to produce all the products together, because the products could be too far away from each other, and we have to understand how to get the combined performance in the best way. Then we have to think about the synergy effect. Sometimes it is possible to use, for example, some equipment for different strategical business units, or we can use the same customers for the same strategy for different strategical business units. Okay, the example is that if we have a fuel station, we can open a small cafe at this fuel station, and maybe somebody comes to this cafe just because he or she is waiting for the fuel for his or her car, and this is our synergy effect. It means that we are attracting our customers not for one business but for 2 businesses. It is very interesting also, and usually any diversified company has a lot of synergy effects among some pairs of related strategical business units. And the last but not least factor is that we have to set investment priorities. It means that if we have enough investment capital, it is good situation for us. But sometimes we don't have so, and we have to find some additional money for our company. And in this very case, we are selling some strategical business units or divesting it to support another strategical business units. And you know that strategical business units is like a live person, so nobody wants to be killed. This part of the strategy this part of the strategy is about how to understand what strategical business units can be sold out to support another strategical business units. And we will speak about corporate strategy in details in our next course in management of organization. Who crafts corporate strategy? It is quite clear for you that it is the responsibility of the highest levels of management. The next level, the second level of a strategy, or if speaking about the single business of a strategy, a single business company, it will be the first level of the strategy, is business strategy. It is the plan for the single business. Generally, the main idea of the business strategy is how to satisfy the needs of our customers in the best way, and to understand it, we have to understand how to we have to understand the features of the industry, we have to understand changes of the industry, and we have to understand how to react to these changes. We have to understand how to compete and how to get the advantage over our rivals. We have to understand our capabilities, sorry. And also we have to understand how to organize the implementing the strategy. Functional strategy is the strategy for one sphere of the company. It could be IT strategy, it could be human resource strategy, and within every functional sphere, it will be some specific decision-making process. For example, if speaking about HR strategy, whether we are organizing the process of hiring people by ourselves, or we are involving some company, some external company. If speaking about IT strategy, whether to use some specific, whether to buy some software, or maybe it is possible to use open software, for example. So, and the set of objectives for every functional, for one functional sphere is a functional strategy. So, and as I told you, functional strategies must be crafted for all strategical business, for all functional spheres of the company. Generally, functional strategies also must support mission of the company. So if our mission is to support our people with cheap food, for example, so functional strategy in manufacturing must support this mission. And the last part of strategy, the last level of the strategy, the lowest level of the strategy is operating level, and at this level we are creating a strategy for one small piece of the company. For example, okay, our university has more than 100 departments. I mean, only educational departments, what we call in Ukrainian cafedra. And if speaking about non-educational departments, we have, I think, about something in the middle between 20 and 30 non-educational departments. And every department must have its own set of objectives, and we call this set of objectives as operating strategy. And operating strategy must be crafted by the lower management, by the managers at lowest level. And generally, the course strategic management, our today's course, is about the business strategy of the company. So within this course, you will create mission, and our next lecture will be connected with mission. We will speak about mission in details. Then you have to support the mission with objectives. Then we have to conduct industry analysis, and there are a lot of instruments, but we will speak about two main instruments. Additionally, we will have to analyze our competitors, and we have to group them into groups, because there are usually a lot of competitors, and it's completely impossible to analyze them separately. And then we have to find the basic competitor advantage and select the part of the market. It will be all market, or it will be some niche, some segment of the market. So finally, I do hope that after our course, everybody will have business strategy for his or her company, if the company is a single business company, or for one strategical business unit, if the company is a diversified company. And as I told you in the first task, you have to choose only one strategical business unit. Why it is so? Because it is impossible to create the first step of business strategy, mission creating. Because how it is possible to connect in one mission, if speaking about Procter & Gamble, hygiene products for children, batteries, and I don't know, chips, potato chips. It is completely impossible. And to create a mission, we have to go to the next level of strategy. We have to go to business level of the strategy, and only if we separate one strategical business unit from all the company, it is possible to create the mission for this small part of the company. So once again, I'm repeating the first task. Your first task must be finished with describing the strategical business unit, which will be described in all the future tasks. So in the first task, you are describing all the company, but in the next tasks, in all six, there are a lot. There are totally 7 tasks, but the first task is about all the company, and the other tasks are only about one strategical business unit of the company if the company is a diversified company. But if you have as an object a non-diversified company, it will be description of all the company. Okay.